And hope you're all doing really well. I wanted to shoot a video. I hope this video can be of tremendous value. Of course, leave your comments below if you have any questions, and I'm more than happy to answer it. So I want to start this video off with a story about me, the struggle that I had. So I'll be honest with you, the biggest challenge or struggle, I should say, that I've had in my life has to be my self-esteem. You know, for a very long time, I never really felt too good about myself. In fact, you know, I always used to let other people bother me. And, you know, whenever anyone used to say anything, I used to let that really get to me. And it used to get to me so much that there was often this internal negative dialogue going on. And I was always constantly beating myself up. Say I'm no good, and I'm no good. All these sort of negative dialogue was basically going towards like a downward spiral. And it really dropped all my confidence in myself. I didn't really feel good about myself at all. You know, it really affected me in my career, it affected me in my relationships. And I knew that something had to change. Something had to change, you know. I had, you know, all these things were happening and I couldn't allow myself to just get bogged down with myself and beat myself up. So I had to go through a lot of change. I realised that I had negative or poor self-esteem. So what did I do? I got help. I got help from coaches to really remove a lot of those negative, you know, those negative internal dialogues that I had. And I mean, the thing is, with all these negative internal dialogues that we have and the way we feel about ourselves, it's all from a conditioning that we've had from people around us. And it could be our parents, it could be our peers in college, school, in, you know, our colleagues as well. And all those people can often, you know, the way that they say things to us, you know, and I think for me, I mean, I can talk about myself, is that it used to really get to me. It used to really get to me, and you could almost say I was kind of sensitive. I am pretty sensitive. So it got to me at such a point that I was so low, you know, and it just really affected my career, as I mentioned, my relationships, and I knew something had to change. So what did I do? I got invested in coaching. You know, I had other people helping me to get rid of those limiting beliefs that I had about myself. So my limiting beliefs, I had to somehow get rid of it. I had to really change them in a way, so in that way I could feel a lot more better about myself. Because the thing is, if you are not feeling good about who you are, then guess what? It's going to transcend, you know, into other areas of your life. So as I mentioned, your relationship and your career, these things are really important. And so you have to be able to address them. And that's exactly what I did, you know. And so what I want to do is, I've given you a bit of a story about me, but I hope you can kind of resonate in that. In fact, you're probably grown up with a lot of these limiting beliefs in you. All the things that you say to yourself about you, you think that they're true. And because you think that they're true, they often build up in that image of you, which means that you're not then being able to be more confident out there. You're not going to be able to feel more good. You're not going to be able to love yourself more. And so all of this requires work. You have to be able to work on yourself. You have to be able to invest in yourself. So what I want to do is I want to give you a few tips that have really helped me. So as I mentioned before, it's really important that you get someone to help you. And it's someone who's a skilled coach, someone who's got the experience and the qualifications. So anyone with something like NLP or EFT, that really helps. That's the other thing. And another resource that's really helped me is a book. I've mentioned it before. It's a book by Nathaniel Branden, and it's called The 6 Pillars of Self-Esteem. And in this book is really good because you get to go through different practical exercises, which then helps you to eliminate a lot of that internal negative dialogue that goes on. Because the thing is, you're going to have to go out to work, you're going to have relationships, and if you let these things get to you, you're just not going to be happy with who you are. And you've got to be happy with who you are in order to be more happier. You know, you've got to have a lot more self-love. So that is my video for today. Of course, if you have any questions, then feel free to ask me any questions even during this. Hey guys, hope you're all doing well, by the way. Sorry, I've been ranting away that I've not really had a chance to, you know, see who's actually come onto the video, which is cool. But yeah, so those are the things that really help me. You've really got to be able to untie a lot of those limiting beliefs that we have. And as I say, it's all from the conditioning that we've had from the people around us and the way our minds respond to those situations. So you might be in a conversation with someone and someone's put you down or someone's criticized you, and I know that whenever people used to get me down or used to really get to me, I used to always take it really personally, and in fact I used to get defensive as well, and sometimes I used to get angry. And I just think it's the cornerstone. It's an important foundation that we need to get right before anything else. So if you want to move up into your career or you want to have a better relationship, this foundation, self-esteem, is the core. It is the absolute core foundation that needs to be worked before anything else, in my own opinion. I've realised that when my self-esteem improved, it meant that my career was able to improve. It meant that I was able to feel good about myself in my relationships. I was able to stick up for myself, become more assertive. So I'm sure you see the benefits of improving your self-esteem. And what I'd like you to do is this, I want you to invest in your own personal development. Read books around self-esteem. Get the help that you need. You know, whether it's coaching or anything like that, that will really help you. Because I'm telling you, if you get this foundation fixed, everything else will just take care of itself. When you work on your self-esteem, you'll become a lot more aware of how you're feeling and what you're feeling, and it'll just allow you to have this confidence in yourself. So I really hope this video has benefited you. If it has, please like this video. Please share this video. And there's one more thing that I want to mention as well before I go. I am going to be doing a talk, and this talk that I'm going to be doing is going to be around a vision, developing a powerful vision. Because if you want to go somewhere with your life,